Good evening and welcome, ladies and gentlemen. As you all know, we are fighting the Mamata Banerjee government and the mafia that the Mamata Banerjee government is supporting, and the injustice and corruption and tyranny of the Mamata Banerjee government. And the people and republic must win, the mafia must lose. And as part of that continuing fight, tomorrow in the Calcutta High Court, the entire legal team of the Republic Media Network, the largest network of the country, led by senior Supreme Court advocate Mahesh Jetmalani, including senior advocate in the Kolkata High Court, Sandeepan Ganguly, along with our entire legal team, ably and very firmly supported by one of the leading law firms of the country, Phoenix Legal, including their managing partner and advocate, Saket Shukla. They will all be in the court tomorrow, fighting what will be one of the biggest battles for the freedom of speech. To release our reporter, the Republic Bangla reporter Shantu Pan, who the tyrant Mamata Banerjee has put in jail. Ladies and gentlemen, the Mamata police, loyal to the tyrannical regime of Mamata Banerjee, wants to put our reporter in jail for a very, very long time. Mamata Banerjee wants our reporter to be in police custody. That is her wish, that is her command. And across Bengal and across India, people are shocked at this crazy behavior of the Mamata Banerjee government. A weak leader who is protecting Shahjahan and fighting tooth and nail to keep a reporter from our channel Republic Bangla in jail. Mamata Banerjee, who is clutching on to the last straw of power, knows that even that last straw is slipping away. Mamata Banerjee knows that the people are mocking her. She knows that the oppressed women of Bengal are shouting at her every day. She knows that even her pet mafia dons have no respect for her. She is nothing but a failed leader. And we will fight her tooth and nail with all we've got, because all she has got is her huge ego and her pompous arrogance, none of which will matter before the honorable courts. Mamata Banerjee leads a corrupt government, and we will go from court to court to court to court to expose her, like we have done in the past and won. We know what corrupt governments do, and we know what happens to corrupt governments, like what happened to the corrupt government of Uddhav Thackeray. That was exposed, the fake cases, fake complaints were exposed, and this too will be exposed, because, ladies and gentlemen, we believe the public must win, Republic must win, Mamata must lose, Mamata's mafia must lose. Ladies and gentlemen, debate 1 tonight. We're continuing our investigative search for Mamata's mafia don, Shahjahan. The mafia don she's pitching her entire political career for. Mamata Banerjee is fighting very hard for the mafia dons. Ladies and gentlemen, debate number 2 this evening. Now, these people are not farmers, they're Andolanjivis, they're extremely rich. They come with multi-crore equipment, and I'll tell you why. They represent nobody but their own selfish interests. Debate number 3 tonight. Akhilesh stitches an alliance, gives the Congress what he wants, as Rahul Baba flies away to England. Ladies and gentlemen, the big brother is a very junior partner. And here are the headlines this Wednesday evening on the debate tonight. Massive women's uprising against Mamata's tyrannical regime reaches Kolkata. Mamata fails to control the anger of the people. The biggest hearing on the right to free speech in the Kolkata High Court tomorrow. Top legal eagles Mahesh Jetmalani, Sandeepan Ganguly, backed by Phoenix Legal, will be leading Republic's legal defense in the court. Roads blocked, barricades broken, complete vandalism as protesters, so-called very rich protesters, go on a rampage once again. Cops stop the protesters' Delhi Chalo march.
और गठबंधन होगा। सीट शेयरिंग में कोई बात नहीं है, जो बातचीत होनी थी वो बातचीत हो चुकी है पूरी। अब क्योंकि सीटें तय हो गई हैं तो कैंडिडेट भी बहुत जल्दी तैयार हो जाए।
Rahul Gandhi flies off to England as Priyanka Vadra agrees to accept half the seats Rahul Gandhi wanted, and Akhilesh gives the Vadra Congress whatever he wishes to. Meanwhile, the Aam Aadmi Party Congress alliance hits a big hurdle over seat sharing in Delhi. Congress wants 4 seats, AAP says only 1. And India's most renowned legal luminary, Pali Nariman, passes away at the age of 95. And ladies and gentlemen, Mamata Banerjee has lost control over the spiraling public anger against her tyrannical regime. The unstoppable women's uprising has now reached Kolkata, with the demand for justice only growing louder. All this while, Mamata Banerjee continues to ask for extended police custody and jail for our reporter from Republic Bangla. We have a big hearing before the Kolkata High Court tomorrow, and Mahesh Jetmalani will be leading our legal defense. What is happening in Bengal is very, very unfair. The courts are seriously questioning Mamata Banerjee, but she is only so far interested in protecting one man, her favorite and important mafia don, Shahjahan. Let's debate.
The massive women's uprising against Mamata's tyranny that started in Sandeshkhali 2 weeks back has now reached Kolkata. The national clarion call for justice for women is uncontainable.
প্রশাসন এবং শাসক দল মিলে নারীদের উপরে অত্যাচার হচ্ছে, এর প্রতিবাদে কিন্তু পশ্চিমবঙ্গ জুড়ে আমরা লাগাতার আন্দোলন করব। এর বিরুদ্ধে আমরা লাগাতার আন্দোলন করব। আজকে মহিলাদের
The public anger spilled on the streets of Kolkata after Mamata's aide Kunal Ghosh demanded proof of mass rape allegations.
Kunal Ghosh and the entire gang of Trinamool Congress is defending Sheikh Shahjahan. Mamata Banerjee, the police minister of West Bengal, is still defending Sheikh Shahjahan. Maybe Mamata Banerjee is afraid of arresting Sheikh Shahjahan, but Mamata Banerjee is not at all afraid of arresting Republic Bangla reporter, because Mamata Banerjee knows that if Mamata Banerjee's police arrest Shahjahan, maybe the entire system of Trinamool Congress will collapse.
More and more women of Sandeshkhali have raised their voice against Mamata.
थोड़ा सुंदर रहती थी, उनको छोड़ के बाकियों को घर जाने के लिए बोला जाता था। घंटों तक रखने की बात, इशारा में वहाँ पे गंदे हरकत भी किया जाता था, सुनने को आया। उसके बाद उनको सुबह उनको छोड़ा जाता था। जो वहाँ पे उनको रख देते थे उनको सुबह छोड़ा जाता था। सुबह खबर मिलता था वो लोग घर पे आए हैं। वो लोक लाज से, समाज लाज से कुछ बता नहीं पाती थी। अब जब ये मुर्दा आया है, शाहजहां की डर से सब कुछ होता था, शाहजहां की डर की वजह से। जब शाहजहां भाग गया है, भगोड़ा साबित हो गया है, उसके बाद ये लेडीजों ने मुंह खोलना चालू कर दिया है।
As nationwide support pours in for justice for Shantu Pan, Bengal BJP chief Shukanto Majumdar met journalists' family.
Tupan not only arrested for his reporting. See what are the sections the section has been given against him. He was totally in front of camera. And when live was going on, at that time he was arrested. And I think 354 has been given against the Santupan, which is a non-bailable section. And by carrying a camera, how can a man molestate someone? I don't know what is the judiciary of this country is doing.
48 days on, Sheikh Shahjahan is still on the run. Why is Mamata and company targeting Sandeshkhali survivors? Let's debate.
Ladies and gentlemen, please keep noting here, every day Mamata Banerjee's tactic has failed. You know, she wanted earlier, Advaita, she's used to using the police, and Abhishek Banerjee is known to have a lot of control over the police transfers, you know, lawless control over the police, and therefore they use the police to suppress the people. But this time they're totally failing. They're failures. They're failures. They're hated by the people. People are going on the streets and attacking them. And now it is almost 17 days and she can't control it. 17 days she can't control it. She's lost the plot completely. Advaita, how do you view it as an observer?
That's really the question. Is she in control at all? Because she's not only the chief minister of the state, she is also the supremo of the party that this alleged rapist belongs to. And I don't understand how Mamata Banerjee, being in charge of that party, of having such unquestionable power, and as a woman, when there are multiple women coming out with these kind of accusations, how has she forget arresting him? Why did she not summon him to start with? And instead, what we're seeing here is he's absconding. No one knows where he is, which we know is nonsense. He's obviously being protected, or she has no control and she cannot take charge of the law and order of the state, which is very, very dangerous and frightening, because these kind of mass rapes only happen in war zones. They don't happen anywhere else. So is Mamata Banerjee out of control? Who is running the government? Who's running the police? Who's running law and order in West Bengal?
She's made a choice out here. If you, it's so reprehensible, you know, and she has no shame here anymore, you know, because the Calcutta High Court, if you know, has accepted the role of the state in defending the mafia. The Calcutta High Court has in fact pulled up Mamata Banerjee for the attitude in not arresting Shahjahan. They have said he is being encouraged by the state dispensation. And the Calcutta High Court, Honorable Court, has said that if one person can hold the entire population to ransom, the ruling dispensation should not support him. These are the words of the High Court. These people have no respect for the High Court. These people have no respect for the law. These people have no respect for the Constitution. And they have also said, the Calcutta High Court has said, this man, this person cannot be on the run. The state cannot support it. In the suo moto matter, we'll ask him to surrender here. He cannot defy the law. But Mamata Banerjee goes to the assembly and supports him, which means Mamata has decided officially to be with the mafia. There is no sense of responsibility, shame, you know, a vow to the Constitution that you have. There is nothing. It's brazenness.
No, as a woman, I don't know what pressure she is under, being the chief minister as well as the party supremo, to support a man who is being accused one after the other by multiple poor,
I don't know, but yesterday, Shuvendu came on the program. He was there after the debate, Sanju, and he said that, you see, I asked the same question. He said that this mafia don is the main money collector for the Trinamool Congress. Right? Yes. And he's the most prominent money collector in Sandeshkhali, with involvement to various syndicates of brick kilns, transportation. So he is the main money collector. And is it true or not that under the leadership of the next, then, what is bothering you, bhai? Let me give you the biodata of Shahjahan. You don't want me to tell you the biodata of Shahjahan?
He's Nobel laureate. That his mentor was Shubhendu Adhikari.
Then let me...
In that biodata, please mention a line that his political mentor was
I will mention it out here. I will mention it out here that his biggest patron is your leader, Mamata Banerjee. Mamata Banerjee has shamelessly stood up and supported him in the assembly. I will mention it.
His political mentor was Shubhendu Adhikari.
I will mention it. You see, there is nobody is afraid of your tyrannical regime anymore. Nobody is. In the roads, on the
whether he was a
streets, in the
collector of
media,
illegal money,
in the press,
whether he was an
in the homes
extortionist,
of people,
whether he
everybody
was
is
a sexual
exposing
offender,
you.
whatever he was,
you are
or allegedly is.
Yeah, yeah.
afraid of Arnab.
Shubhendu
But
Adhikari
anyway,
was his mentor.
It will
Yeah.
be proven
He's
that
a
the
bona
people of
fide
Bengal
gunda.
keeps faith on Mamata
He's a bona
Banerjee
fide
only.
goon.
And let you have called
He's a
out
bona
Sanju's
fide
name. I
goon.
would not like to
And raised
barge in,
and
He's
but
a bona
I
fide
would like to
goon.
say
Politically
that.
raised and brought up by Shubhendu Adhikari. That is the
And
ironical part.
patronized and fed and supported by Mamata Banerjee.
Okay, fine, you can say that, but also tell me what is the role of Shubhendu
Oh, you can
Adhikari
say,
in
okay,
that
good,
case?
thank you for accepting.
Will
Anirban
you also
accepts
hold him
that
accountable?
Anirban accepts that Shahjahan is being fully supported by Mamata Banerjee.
So do you accept
Who is the
that,
Home Minister?
Do you accept that
Who is the Home
Shubhendu
Minister?
Adhikari was the mentor of
Who is the Home
Sheikh
Minister of
Shahjahan?
Bengal? Shubhendu
Do you
Adhikari
accept-
or
do you also
Mamata
accept
Banerjee?
that?
Who is the Home Minister
No,
of
tell
Bengal?
me Shubhendu
Who is the Home Minister of Bengal?
the mentor
Who is the
of
police under her
Shahjahan.
grip?
Do you accept
Who is the
that?
police under her grip?
I'll come to that. I'll
Yeah.
come to that.
Supporting
Are you
the
accepting
mafia
that
in such a
Sheikh
brazen
Shahjahan was
way?
mentored by Shubhendu
Yeah.
Adhikari? Yes or no?
May I?
I don't
The man you
know. I don't know
interviewed
what
yesterday
who he
mentored
is. Sheikh
Shahjahan.
Shahjahan. What I know that there is a mafia don called Shahjahan. Yeah, yeah. And I know that you're
And
with
he was
it.
mentored
Shame on
by
you guys
Shubhendu
for doing
Adhikari,
that. You should be
politically
embarrassed
mentored
about.
by
You're going to lose
Shubhendu
power
Adhikari.
because of it.
Let me
And
add
everybody is
to the
laughing
arsenal
at
of
you
your
across the
knowledge.
country for what you're
Let me
doing
add to
today.
the arsenal of your knowledge. Shubhendu Adhikari
Sanju is
mentored
on the
him.
debate. Ladies and gentlemen, public versus Mamata. Never has a political leader been as hated as Mamata Banerjee is today in Bengal. Sanju.
Thank you. Thank you. Arnab, you know, I was listening to your...
This is the
Who's
joke.
this man who's laughing? I mean, what's so funny? We are discussing a sensitive topic, and why is this man
He's laughing at a joke being cracked that Mamata Banerjee is a hated leader.
Okay, please hold your horses. Let me finish what I'm saying. Then you can laugh all you want and expose your hypocrisy on national television. You know, first and foremost, Arnab, in the primer that
Because
you gave...
we want you to speak. The moment you speak, people of Bengal votes for Mamata Banerjee.
Yes, thank you so much. Yes, thank you so much. Thank you for giving me a certificate, though I don't
With a
need
big
one.
smile on their faces.
Yes, I don't need a certificate from you
Having a
guys,
big
but
laugh
please
and
hold your
whatever
You are
horses.
the biggest supporter of Mamata Banerjee. The more you speak,
What is
the
wrong
more
with
Mamata
these two
Banerjee gets votes.
gentlemen? I'm still calling you gentlemen. Please behave in a
They're
manner
nervous.
that is
They're
becoming
nervous. Very
of
nervous.
this sensitive
Very
topic
nervous.
that we are discussing today. Thank you. Arnab,
Other
you know,
shots
I
are
was
there, other
listening
looks
to
are there.
your...
What's going on?
Yes, I was listening to your primer very carefully, and you spoke about some big legal luminaries who are going to fight for Shantu Pan tomorrow in the Kolkata High Court, including Mahesh Jethmalani. And you know, I was just wondering, Arnab, imagine if somebody was out there who did not have a sensitive employer like you. If it was somebody who did not have an Arnab Goswami behind him. If it was somebody who did not have the might of a Republic TV behind him or her, if it was somebody who did not have the monetary resources or the wherewithal, can you imagine that person would have been trampled right over? So Shantupan is lucky that, you know, the entire might of Republic TV, including Arnab Goswami, is standing right behind him as they rightfully should. Taking off from where Advaita left, I think she made a very important point. Mamata Banerjee is not just the chief minister, she's the supremo of the Trinamool Congress, and may I add, she's also the de facto home minister of West Bengal. Don't forget that North 24 Parganas, Sandeshkhali falls under North 24 Parganas. There are 27 municipalities under North 24 Parganas, and each of these 27 municipalities come under the aegis of Mamata Banerjee. Sandeshkhali has about 16 panchayats, and all these panchayati regions in and around Sandeshkhali also come under the aegis of Mamata Banerjee. The MLA, local MLA Sukumar Mahata, is also a TMC leader. So the limited point I'm making is, be it Sandeshkhali, be it North 24 Parganas, it is the Trinamool Congress which is in power firmly and yet fails to comprehend a Bangladeshi original criminal called Shahjahan Sheikh, who's been absconding for 47 days and more. What does that tell you?
Bangladeshi
It just tells you one thing. The
Your
only thing
deputy
lower
home
than
minister
Mamata
is
Banerjee's
of Bangladesh
credibility
origin.
is Mamata
And being of a
Banerjee's
being
competence.
being
And
of
the only
Bangladesh
thing lower
origin
than
is not a
Mamata Banerjee's
crime.
competence is her political morality, because she has no
Nishit
political
Adhikari,
moral high
Nishit
ground
Pramanik
to
also
start
is also a Bangladesh
They don't know
origin
all that,
person.
Anirban.
Why are these guys so rattled? Why can't they allow the other
And
panelists
how
to
about
complete?
outsiders? How would they know?
Why are these TMC hooligans so
Outsider and Bengali
rattled?
hater.
Why are these TMC hooligans so
Exactly,
rattled?
they are outsiders. They have no understanding that
No, there
Bangal
is nothing
means
called
a lot of
insider
feeling in
versus
Bengal.
outsider.
Jokers
This
from
is about the
outsiders. Jokers from
75,000 Dalit
outsiders.
Hindu women.
You don't know Bengal. You
Jokers from
speak about
outsiders.
Bengal. You don't know
Adivasi
Bengal.
Hindu women of Sandeshkhali who've been trampled over, who've been mercilessly brutalized by the incompetent and
Today is
merciless
21st
draconian fascist
February,
regime
International
of
Mother
Mamata
Tongue Day.
Banerjee
Do you know where it
without
originated
remorse or
from?
regret. If you cannot
Madam
reconcile
Sanju
it,
Verma,
please don't
today
be
is 21st
shameless
of
enough to
February,
condemn us.
International Mother Tongue Day.
What
Do
is
you know
happening
where
in
it
our
originated
nation?
from?
If you
You have
cannot
an
show
iota
some
of idea about the
sympathy,
history.
if you cannot show some empathy,
nothing
at least
happens.
don't expose your hypocrisy by brazenly
Empathy for
endorsing
whom?
what
A
is
joker
happening
like you?
in Sandeshkhali. Now you can continue to spew your gibberish and nonsense.
No, we
Because
have
you've
no
been
empathy
desperate
for
to
jokers
spew
like
gibberish.
you.
Please continue now. Yes, I
Bangladeshi
may be a
origin.
joker,
One
but I'm certainly not as sensitive, as insensitive as idiots and morons like you.
You are a
who come on
BJP
national
spokesperson.
television
You are a
and
BJP
you endorse
spokesperson. You
gang
politically
rapists.
stand with gang
You
rapists.
endorse incompetence.
Your
You
government
endorse
got a tight
insensitivity.
slap from the Supreme
endorse
Court for standing with gang rapists of
You
Bilkis
endorse
Bano.
the TMC
What are you speaking
Gundagiri.
about? What empathy?
You endorse the TMC Dadagiri. So please shut up. I don't
Do you have
need
no other
integrity
words in your
certificates
kitty?
from people like
The
you.
same
I do not
mundane
need
words each and
lectures
every
on
day. Don't you
morality
get
from
tired?
goons like you.
People get tired
I don't
listening
need
to your
integrity
garbage.
certificates from
At least
TMC
reinvent
hooligans
yourself
like you.
sometimes.
I don't know why
You should
Arnab
add
Goswami
some
gives
new words to your
legitimacy
vocabulary. You are very tiresome. You are getting very
Let me
tiring.
bring this down to basics. Let me bring this down to basics, because what is happening here, and Orko, can I get you into the debate? And see, what happens is you will have to answer the questions, however they may be. My basic question is, and I would like my question answered, and I'd like Orko and Tausif to be on it, either of them. See, Orko, I'll start with you. Would you acknowledge that Shahjahan is a Trinamool Congress man who is known as the man in charge of fisheries for North 24 Parganas and oversees that position being given to him by the Mamata Banerjee government? Do you acknowledge that he's a Trinamool man? You see, just say yes or no. Either you can say, no, he's not a Trinamool man, we don't know him, please ask somebody else about him. Or you acknowledge today that this mafia don is a Trinamool man. There are only two options. He's not a Trinamool man, or he's a Trinamool man. And then the follow-up question will be, therefore, if he's a Trinamool man getting the protection of the Trinamool government, and he and his people accused of mass rape and plunder and loot and land grab, why the hell do you get irritated when I ask you these questions?
Well,
and let me tell you also, Orko, we will find him. The problem with your police, the Mamata police is, they know the only way, only way, let me complete, Orko, only way of protecting him is to make sure Republic Bangla, Republic Network does not find him. We'll find him. We'll find him.
Please let me allow.
Right?
To
your other
speak
option
and
is what
respond. Yes.
what I'm told you want to do is that make him surrender so that he comes under the patronage of the police once again.
Because, you know, Sheikh Shahjahan is an elected member of
So he's not from the Trinamool?
district council. Which
Are you
is
saying
called
he's
the
not
Jila
from the
Parishad.
Trinamool?
No, he is from the Trinamool.
Are you saying he's
but
not
it is
from
not
the Trinamool?
government which gives him the responsibility. He is elected in an
Is he
electoral
from
manner,
the
and that's how
Trinamool?
it happens. That
Is
point
he
one.
from the Trinamool Congress?
Of course.
Is the mafia don a
Please
Mamata
tell me, do
Banerjee
you
man?
consider Santu Pan to be an
I will make
accused or
you
a criminal?
acknowledge on television.
Do you consider
Is
Santu
he
Pan
a
to be a
Trinamool
criminal?
man?
Do you consider
Is he a
Santu
Trinamool
Pan to be a
man?
criminal?
I
Do you
consider nothing.
Santu
I
Pan
want
as
to
a
know
criminal,
whether he is
Arnab?
presently a
Do you
Trinamool
consider
man.
Santu Pan
I
as a
want to
criminal
know,
or not,
and I will
Arnab?
scream my
Do you
lungs out
consider Santu Pan
whether
as a
this
criminal
mafia
or not?
don is a Trinamool congressman.
I can have my lungs out, I don't mind. But do you consider
Is
Santu
Brij
Pan as
Bhushan
a
Singh
criminal or
a-
No,
not?
no,
That
you're
is the
not
first
shouting.
question
You have
need
no
to
conviction
answer.
in your voice.
Brij
Yeah.
Bhushan
Looking
Singh.
at you.
Is Brij
Is he a Trinamool man?
Brij Bhushan Singh a BJP MP?
So what?
Is Brij Bhushan
So
Singh a
what?
BJP MP?
Yes, he is a BJP MP.
We are not
Why is he
discussing Manipur
not
today, we are
punished?
discussing
Yes,
West
he is a
Bengal.
BJP MP. Which is why the BJP was questioned when charges were put against him.
Because he is a BJP
But he did not go missing. He did not go on the run. This man is running like a mouse. You tell me where is he? Where is this man, Shahjahan? Ladies and gentlemen, protection of Shahjahan, let me tell you.
Why a woman uprising in Kolkata. I stay in Kolkata. I came to know about this so-called woman uprising only after I opened your channel at 9 p.m. for this show.
Why did you not
Before that, I had no idea that there was even a protest going on in Calcutta. The limit of protest is so small. The people's support is so lacking that even while staying in Calcutta, I had no idea that a protest was going on. It is only after Republic TV, after opening a channel, I came to know that there was a protest in Calcutta. I am a Calcuttan. I travel from my home to the High Court and back. I had no idea that there is a protest. I do not know which part of the city they were protesting.
Yeah. You see, let me tell you, Orko, listen to me. Listen to me, Orko. No, 1 minute,
Arnab,
1 minute.
Bhushan Singh.
You know,
what has happened to him? What action
no,
did
1
BJP
minute,
take?
yaar. I'm about to say something. I am about to
What
say
about
something
the
right now.
plight of the female wrestler?
Now,
they had to return their award. They had to protest on the street. Amit Shah's police went there and beat them up for demanding justice. Why was Amit Shah protecting Brij Bhushan Singh, a rape and sexual misconduct accused?
He's a bhagara
Orko,
47 days.
Orko, I have a question for you.
Sanju, do you know?
Orko, I have a question
Why
for
is he
you.
still the honorable member?
Orko, I have a question for you. Orko, 1 minute. Orko, I have a question for you. Sanju, 1 minute. Orko, I have a question for you. I have a question for you. Don't take this personally. Don't take this personally. Everyone on Orko, listen to me, Orko. 1 minute. Sanju, Orko, listen to me. Listen to me, man. Wait a minute. Orko, you don't mind I ask you a question personally to you, please? Do you happen to imbibe alcohol occasionally? Do you happen to imbibe any intoxicants occasionally? Not as a vice, maybe as pleasure.
No, I do not. I know what you are trying to say, but that does not help here. I have been.
No, I'm not trying to say. I'm asking. You can say yes or no. Like if you ask me, Arnab, do you imbibe alcohol? I'll say I don't.
Which is not even seen.
No, I'm asking you, do you imbibe alcohol?
Is intoxicated. Thank you for the. I would love
telling
that
you,
if
do you imbibe alcohol?
Send me a premium
Do you
whiskey, but
imbibe
at the same
alcohol?
point of time, that does not help that BJP has no support in Bengal.
Okay, great. So you occasionally take a whiskey. Now listen to me. I'm not promoting intoxicants on my program, but I'll tell you, Advaita, I'll tell you. I'll tell you. No, 1 minute. Yeah, listen to me. One of my favorite stories when I was a kid was a story, Advaita, called Rip Van Winkle.
I am extremely
where there
happy.
is this man, he goes on some trip, I think somewhere meets some Dutch, and they give him a very strong liquor. He has too much of the liquor, he goes to sleep. And he goes to sleep for 20 years. Now, in the period for 20 years that Rip Van Winkle is sleeping, it's not like nothing is happening around him. Everything is happening, but he doesn't know. So, the Trinamool Congress people are Rip Van Winkle. The state is burning, women are protesting, women are being raped. Women are being picked up as pleasure by political party leaders.
Arnab, 21st
the police has gone to sleep. You have gone to sleep. Your party has gone to sleep. You're a Rip Van Winkle party.
2024, when Mamata Banerjee will show the entire country that people of Bengal is Mamata Banerjee and nobody else.
I mean,
all the
even just
propaganda has been
at the
failed.
accusation
21st
stage,
June 2024,
she's so rattled.
Mark the
She's
date.
so rattled that
We will
she's saying
sit
that they
again.
aren't victims.
We will sit again.
How can she decide
फिर से
that?
बैठेंगे
How can she
और
decide
हम
whether they're
देखेंगे
victims or they're not
और हम
victims?
देखेंगे.
I mean, it just goes to show her insensitivity, how rattled she is by these accusations, the fact that she's not been able to take charge of this situation, that these women, this was systemic rape. Why don't people get that? These men were in power, their political party was in power, and they were conducting systemic rapes, where they were identifying women, pulling them into the local office, and raping them repeatedly night after night. Why is that so difficult to understand? What does this have to do with BJP, TMC, or whoever
You're white,
else? How does it
Why,
matter?
Tausif?
Single person who is accused
Look at
of
the
will go
accusations.
scot-free if proven
Look
guilty.
at the gravity
That
of the
is what
accusation.
the point of
Look
the
at
only
the
woman
victims,
chief
poor
minister
The
women,
victim of
government
Hathras
stands for.
was a
women.
There will be no
19-year-old
sparing.
Dalit girl
There will be
who
no
was gang
sparing
raped.
at all.
Her
Stand
body
with the
was
women who
burned
have had the courage to step out in
finish
public,
any
not with
evidence.
powerful women who
The
choose to
victim
do
of
nothing,
Unnao was a
who are doing
17-year-old
nothing but
girl
blaming the
who was gang
victims.
raped
It's disgusting.
and was
It's
set on
disgusting.
fire
With all
on
her
her way
power,
when she was
she's
going
not
to
even
testify
taking
against
cognizance
the
of
alleged
this.
rapists in the
She
court.
is not even acknowledging
Why?
it with all her power.
Don't you feel
She's
for
not
that?
doing that.
Don't
It is
these BJP
shameful. It is
spokesperson
shameful,
feel for that?
absolutely,
What is she saying?
what she is
The
doing.
government has already registered cases.
You come to
Why is she
Bengal
saying
only
that
to
we
do
are
politics.
not taking cognizance?
You are politicizing.
Please be very sure. On national media, I say so. Not a single person will go scot-free who has done or committed any wrong. There is no hard and fast rule to that effect. Not a single
Yeah, what
person
about
will go
Shahjahan?
Where are the
scot-free.
safe
That's it.
houses?
What about
That's
Where
the
is
Shahjahan?
point.
the counseling? Where are you cordoning off these people? Where are you looking for
please
the
tell me,
man?
please
Where,
tell me
where, why
which
is none of this
case
happening?
Shahjahan will
Why
be
is none of
arrested
this
by the
happening?
state of
Why
West
is your
Bengal's
chief minister going in the assembly
Anybody
and
in the
saying
panel, please
that
come up
this
and
man
tell me
is
which is
being
the case he will
targeted?
be arrested.
How is she decided he's been targeted without an investigation? He's an accused.
I
She can't
believe,
No, what
into
he's
the
saying,
I
assembly and
believe that
No,
when
he's
the
revealing
enforcement
something. You see,
directorate was on the search of Shahjahan and they have failed. Why don't you ask the question to the ED? What are they doing? The entire responsibility is not on the state.
You are just
The ED is also looking for Shahjahan. They are not finding Shahjahan, are they? Have they found Shahjahan?
Why these women have
The central agency has much more hands,
She's on the
deep down
run.
hands.
She had not been on the run. They would still be getting raped every day.
What are they doing?
Being the de facto Home Minister of West Bengal. Do you know something about the Constitution? Under the 7th schedule of the Constitution, law and order is a state subject.
Don't beat around the
It is not the enforcement directorate who has to
India, in
apprehend
which case Shahjahan will be
The job
arrested
is
by
Mamata
the government
Banerjee.
of West Bengal.
The job is the DGP
Do you know
police,
yes
Rajiv
or no?
Kumar.
If you don't know, then don't
Why
talk.
has Mamata Banerjee's blue-eyed boy Rajiv Kumar failed to apprehend Shahjahan Sheikh? Why have heads not rolled? The SP
Rajiv Kumar is the head of the police in West Bengal. He is not sitting in the police station to apprehend people. First tell me in which case Sheikh Shahjahan will be arrested. Do you know anything about the case? Or you're just here because the party has asked you to be here?
No. Why Rajiv Kumar has not been sacked when he has failed miserably? Why JV Thomas,
Which case, Sanju, do not beat around the bush. Which case Shahjahan will be arrested? You know it or not? That's it.
When she has failed miserably. What about Shashi Panja, the Women and Child Development Minister? BJP.
I feel, 1 minute, may I say this? One thing we are very worried about, and I want to bring in Dr. Charuwali Khanna right now on the program. She is the former chairperson of the National Commission for Women. Dr. Charuwali Khanna, very prominent citizen, former chairperson of the National Commission for Women. Dr. Khanna, you're viewing this today beyond the partisan lens. The bottom line is this is not just a free speech issue, it's a women's rights issue, and you have a very, very clear prejudiced approach of the state government. So, you know, in this kind of a situation, right, where the local police is at will to fabricate cases or intimidate existing or potential witnesses, and where the chief minister had already taken a stance in favor of the accused. Right. What are the options here? I mean, this is unless the court really comes out more forthrightly, what will happen?
It's a very, very disturbing and appalling situation. Law and order is clearly a state subject. Now to bring the ED, why is the ED not arresting him? It's 46 days and the responsibility of arresting Shahjahan Sheikh is on the state government, that is the police.
Let her speak. Orko, please.
Let me speak. And
Orko,
this,
please.
he has committed
Orko, let her complete,
serious,
please. She's only just come in.
he has been alleged to have committed serious, heinous crimes under the Indian Penal Code. So whose duty is it or it is the duty of the police to arrest him. Now this gentleman is saying that he is soon going to be arrested.
Indian Penal Code.
Are they admitting that for 46 days they gave protection to Shahjahan Sheikh, and now because the heat has come up and even the reporters, even your channel and everybody is in the search, which the police has not been able to do. Now civil society is in search of Shahjahan Sheikh. So now they are saying he will soon be arrested. So do they know something that we didn't? Are they saying that now the state government will not give him police protection? I think it's a really very disturbing situation, and even the High Court has made very stern observations that what is the state government doing? That they have not been able to arrest one of their own people. He is a TMC Parishad member. He is not a stranger. He is not a third
and Dr. Khanna, I'd like to bring one more thing to your attention. We are all aware, and the Kolkata High Court is aware, and everybody across the country is aware that this matter has only come to light because of vigilant media like Republic Network and later followed by others. Now, it's an alarming situation that of late, in the last few days, we find umpteen cases filed against the media. If the media goes to ask, where is Shahjahan, you'll be accused of molestation, outraging the modesty of women. If you ask questions on a program, you'll be accused of trying to create a riot. If you go and ask anyone else outside a house where we believe Shahjahan may be located, you'll be accused of trespass. And in some cases, the journalist will be arrested on the spot. It is complete madness. Complete craziness and madness. And then the police tries to go over technical and say, we have a right to investigate. Under this, no, the police says we have a right to investigate. So tomorrow, no, 1 minute, 1 minute please, 1 minute. You are not in a la-la land. You are not in a la-la land where you believe you have a right to investigate and therefore arrest everyone. Follow the due process of law. We will fight you.
By the same logic, the opposition...
No, but you can't arrest Shahjahan. You're arresting reporters. How many cases have you filed against the media? How many cases have you filed against the media because you're scared of the media? Dr. Khanna.
If that core of... I am saying freedom of expression, freedom of
I do not believe anybody is scared of anybody. You please tell me which case Shahjahan has to be arrested. Do you have a specific name of the case, number of the case, or it is just like please arrest me?
I think democracy is being murdered.
What about the freedom of expression for those journalists who have been slapped with UAPA?
Former member or former chairperson of the Women Commission is speaking of, taking away somebody in prison. She even does not know in which case somebody has to be arrested.
Why do you give
now you will also decide who is CEO of Gunda. What happens if somebody calls you a BJP Gunda? Why are you saying all this, madam? Please be responsible while you speak.
He's a joker, don't take it seriously.
The journalists, right?
He's a joker, don't take it seriously.
The atrocities that are being committed on the people, that is under threat.
You do not know how Bengal works. My family, my ancestors is from Bangladesh. I am proud about it. If you have any problem, you leave India. You are not required to stay here.
I accuse Mr. Arko Datta. Mr. Arko Datta, let me tell you one thing. 1 minute. You see, what is sad here is that if a criminal says, I'm doing something in the defense of my people, then I would say that the people will say to the criminal, you have no right to represent us. Similarly, every wrong that the Trinamool Congress does, they say, oh, but you don't know about Bengal. Did Bengal ask you to do the teachers' recruitment scam? Did the people of Bengal tell you to do the koila scam? Did people of Bengal tell you to do the Chakri Parthi, the education scam? Did people of Bengal tell Parthi to put the money away in somebody's house? 1 minute, Orko. I have not finished. I have not finished.
That is the same logic.
I have not finished.
That is the
I have
same
not
logic.
finished. I have not finished. I have not finished. And please do not use this card that we are speaking for the people of Bengal. Let me tell you, the Honorable Chief Justice of the Kolkata High Court is not a Bangla speaker, but he feels for the people of Bengal. Don't pull out that card. Are you trying to say that the honorable judges of the Kolkata High Court, many of whom are not Bengali, do not feel, no, you dare not speak like this for the High Court. 1 minute. 1 minute. You attack the High Court now? Anybody who does not speak Bengali, you say is against the people of Bengal? And you think you'll play that linguistic card? How parochial can you be? How chauvinistic can you be? Please don't justify corruption in the name of a language. Please don't disgrace the people of Bengal with that kind of an angle. You've done it too far. You've done it too far. Now what if Lalu Prasad were to say that I carried out the forest scam in the name of the people of Bihar? What if Lalu Prasad were to say I did the Chara Ghotala in the name of the people of Bihar? मैंने बिहारियों के लिए चारा घोटाला किया. आप मानेंगे? आप मानेंगे?
2 days back,
इस पे बंगाल कार्ड मत लाइए. चारा घोटाला was not done for the people of Bihar.
Because they have insensitivity towards the Sikhs. Now what Sanju is saying is that insensitivity towards the Bengal community in Bengal. This is a huge community and it will stand firm against this comment.
Why are you not reigning in this TMC Gunda Anirban?
The BJP has called a Sikh police officer a Khalistani. The Sikh people are protesting against the BJP. Why don't you show that visual? Why didn't you cover that news?
Arnab, somebody
you
from
consider
your
Sikhs to be Khalistani? Does Republic also consider Sikhs to be Khalistani? Why aren't you covering that news? The party of Sanju Verma thinks that every Sikh is a Khalistani.
Valentine's Day she was making Instagram reels.
I say today, ladies and gentlemen, let peace prevail, let law and order prevail, but I call upon the Trinamool Congress to kindly hand over the mafia don Shahjahan. I cannot believe, Orko, 1 minute, Anirban, Orko and Tosif. I can't believe, 1 minute, I need to say something here, please let me have my say. I'm on my feet right now and you need to hear me, Orko, and everyone right now. This is too much. Now viewers, we have a situation here. We have a situation here. Anirban, we have a situation here.
Of course, there is a situation.
We have a situation here. And let me tell you, Anirban, that studio where you're sitting presently, remember one thing, morning, day, evening and night. When you wake up and when you go to sleep, remember one thing, that studio where you're sitting in presently is the epicenter of public support in Bengal. Why does everybody love Republic Bangla? I ask you today.
Then please cover.
You know, people tell me, why does Anirban come on Republic Bangla? I say because he knows this is the only channel people watch in Bengal. Because they love Republic Bangla. Now anyway, my next question is this. My next question is this. Listen to me, Orko, listen. Orko, just chillax for a moment, man. Just because I call you Rip Van Winkle doesn't mean you take it seriously. My question, Anirban, can you just keep quiet for, why are you being a motor mouth like this? Will you just listen to me, please? Even I can't keep up with you sometimes. Now listen to me.
My brothers and sisters, I support every Sikh brothers and sister who is protesting against the BJP.
That was said in jest, but Anirban does not have a sense of humor also. Okay, now I'm not for calling anyone Khalistani, so I don't need to answer for that.
The BJP has.
Arnab, because the BJP has expressed what they feel for the Bangals in Bengal.
Orko, I'll tell you one thing.
It is the
Just one
TMC which
question.
is in power in West Bengal. Had this happened in Uttar Pradesh, would you not be asking for Yogi Adityanath's resignation?
BJP versus Indians.
Had this happened in Assam,
It is BJP versus Indians.
This was blood. Had this happened in Haryana, would you not be crying for the blood of ML Khattar? Now that this has happened in West Bengal,
Hemanta Vishwas is the epitome of honesty, isn't it, Sanju? He represents the most honest men in the earth.
Where is the Bhagoda Shahjahan Sheikh? Why is legitimacy being
I am ashamed that I have to reply to you.
Why is legitimacy being given to Rohingyas? This is rape, jihad, and
Do you have any documents or anything to show that he is a Bangladeshi? Or just like you do not belong from this country, you are saying this for somebody else? Are you an Indian, Sanju? Because your talking sense does not tell me that you are an Indian. You can be anything but an Indian. Do you have the citizenry in India? Do you have citizenship of India?
All the rape victims in Sandeshkhali happen to be poor.
Are you a Indian citizen, Sanju? Because your words do not tell me that you are an Indian citizen. Your behavior does not tell me that you are an Indian.
How has the Muslim population risen by 52% since 2011?
Appeasement politics we have to hear from BJP. Is it a joke?
In 2011, the Muslim population
It is better you consult an orthopedic.
Today, the Muslim population in West Bengal is over 3 crore.
Go and consult an orthopedic. You need an orthopedic, Sanju.
Organic rise. This rise in Muslim population has happened because Mamata Banerjee is giving legitimacy to illegal Bangladeshis like Shahjahan Sheikh.
So you will now also demarcate his rise of population on the religious turn. Your problem is you do not see any Indian as Indian. You see Hindu, Muslim, Sikh, Isai, but you cannot say that everybody is like that. That is the problem
from
of
West Bengal by the NCRB in 2021.
But Orko, tell me, isn't it true? But Orko, recently there was a video. Can I come in louder? Orko, is it not true? Is it not true? Is it not true that there was a video which came out recently in which a Trinamool Congress senior leader said that if there are any Bangladeshis in the crowd, she said, you know, Advaita, what happened? There was a very senior Trinamool Congress leader, I forget her name. There was a meeting of the Trinamool Congress where she said, are there any Bangladeshis among you? If there are any Bangladeshis among you, please come to the Trinamool Congress office. We will make sure that you can vote in the election. Is it true or not? You know what the Trinamool Congress leader said?
Arnab,
She said, I want all the Bangladeshis here to come to me. Our party will help you vote in the election. No, was it said or not? The word Bengal was not used. Bangladeshi was used. I understand well enough. I said Bengal was not used. The word Bangladeshi was used. Bangladeshi. Bangladeshi. Don't say sentimental. The Trinamool Congress leader says, are there any Bangladeshis here? Come to our party office, we will help you vote.
What is Bangladesh?
Why is the Trinamool Congress trying to help Bangladeshis to vote in India? Why is the Trinamool Congress trying to help Bangladeshis to vote in India?
Who have settled in Bengal?
Why did the Trinamool Congress leader want to encourage Bangladeshis to vote in India?
You are trying to say that anybody whose origin is from Bangladesh does not...
You didn't see that? Or you're pretending not to see? Anyway.
And I believe lots of people who are looking at your show today from Bengal will speak...
Okay, ladies and gentlemen, we're tracking this. Tomorrow, I want to remind you, big, huge hearing at the Kolkata High Court tomorrow, led by Mahesh Jetpalani. That's happening in the court tomorrow. And we are hoping that we get some relief from the Kolkata High Court. We'll go to the lower court, the higher court, and every court if required, the Supreme Court. But we are not going to let our reporter get incarcerated by a corrupt and tyrannical government. Coming up on the other side, ladies and gentlemen, the other two big stories of the day, including the interesting alliance that has happened between the Congress and the Samajwadi Party, if you can call it that, and why Akhilesh decided how many seats the Congress is going to get, not Sonia. In a few.